Hi, today we're going to create a PDF file on automation from Form 1099H, which is for health insurance. As you can see, this is a simple form which have been created over here. And once the user clicks on submit, the responses will come under the responses view in this particular database. I've already gone ahead and have created two entries out of the particular form on a dummy basis. And now we are looking to create PDF file on automation whenever a new entry will appear in this particular database. For this, we'll be using an automation tool known as PDF Output. PDF Output will help us create PDFs on automation with the help of a Google document and a Notion database. So the Notion database is where we will contain all the information to be converted to PDFs, and the Google document is where we'll be editing the document to create the PDFs out of it. We can create any document at scale such as reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations that you are generating on a day-to-day basis on your business. So let us understand how this will work. Click on create PDF and quickly sign in, and then we will see every step of the automation that is required after this. So let me quickly sign in inside, and then I will show you everything that is necessary. The very first thing which we need to do is we need to add a database to this. So we already have this database available which we can add. After that, we need to connect the database with a document. So if you already have any template file on your drive, you can use that, or you can use a demo document to test this out. And finally, we can map all the properties of the database one by one onto the document and then create a PDF file out of it. So let's start with adding a database. So click on add Notion database, and let us copy this database title which we already have, and we will be adding this database inside the selection screen. So let's click on select pages and let's enter this uh, database title inside here, and you should be able to see the particular form. So let me click on that, and the form is selected. So now the form is just selected when we enter the same inside the search pages over here. That is how you should always do it. Do not add the database by selecting these top level pages from this list over here. If you do that, the experience may not be smooth and the database may not be added correctly. So always put the database title inside the search pages to add it. Alongside that, if your database is connected with other databases through relation properties, so let's say the form 1099H is connected with database A and database B through relation properties, you need to add database A and database B inside the search pages so that the PDF file which will be created will have all the relation and roller values coming up in the document. Otherwise, the relation and roller values will not appear in the document. Let's click on allow access, and now we will get access to the particular database which we are looking to connect to create the PDF. Click on the drop down and you should be able to see the particular form appear over here. If it is not appearing, simply reload the database once or twice. Sometimes it takes a few reloads to be able to see the database, and you should be definitely able to see it. It is still not yet appearing, so let me try it once again. It takes a while to load the database, so please be patient on this, but it should definitely appear in the drop down. Okay, so we have got this form visible over here, and let us check it out. So everything that you see inside this database is already a part of the document over here. Let me try to reload it once again to see if it has correctly fetched the database name. So we have this database available. So we have the payer name, the month of coverage, and all these fields already showing over here. And you can see everything from this database is also picked and fetched and shown over here in this property section. So the next step which we need to follow is we need to add the document for this. So let us go ahead and add the document, and then we will see how the remaining steps will work out. So you can click on this add Google document. If you already have a template file for the form, you can go with an existing document, and then you can select any document from the list of documents available on your drive to use it. I don't have any existing document available, so I will instead go with a demo document, and it will create me a new document altogether with all the placeholders automatically created. So let me remove the text which I do not need, and I have all the placeholders automatically shown over here. So anything that you see inside double curly brackets like received by, respondent, recipient name are already a part of the database that you have over here. So when the PDF will be created, all these placeholders that you see put inside double curly brackets will be replaced with the values that you see from the database. As an example, number of months of coverage will be replaced with the number of months of coverage value that you have in the database, and it will be fetched from here. Okay. So let us now start mapping the fields onto the document one by one. So let us say you want to add amount paid for qualified health insurance onto the document. You can simply click on copy. It will copy the placeholder. Go to the document wherever you want to use it and simply use Control V or Command V on your keyboard. Okay. So you can use the keyboard shortcut Control V or Command V, and it will directly paste the property inside the document. Likewise, you can copy and paste any property right inside the document wherever you want to use it, and it will be mapped directly inside the document over there. I don't need to do this as all my mappings are already in place, and I don't need to repeat this process. But I want to instead define the PDF file name. Okay, so I want to create the PDF files with the particular name of the recipient. Okay, so I will just choose this recipient name, address, and tin. So all the files will be created as per that column. So let me select recipient name, address, and tin, and all the files will be done as per that particular column. I'll click on download PDF and it will start generating the PDF directly inside my downloads directory. Also, it will save the PDF file inside this database. So any record which you have marked as ready to generate will be converted to PDF and it will store right inside the database over here. So we have got two records under generate PDF column which have been marked as ready to generate, and the PDF will directly be stored inside this PDF file column. So let us wait for a few seconds as it is going to convert this, and it will store the same over here as well. And now let us open up this document to see how the output has come out to be. So let me open up the first file, and I'll also open up the second file. So you can see all the placeholders of this document as we had created have already been mapped as required. Okay, and if you refresh this one also, you should be able to see all the placeholders also created over here. So we just created two documents directly from the database, fetching the values from the database itself, and we have generated the PDF out of that. But the best part of the tool is once everything works correctly and you have set up the document with all the placeholders intact, click on setup Notion automation, and now this will create an automation to generate PDF forever right inside the database. So now your automation will work 24/7, 365 days whenever you need it. So whenever a user will click on submit and the entry will appear over here, you should be able to turn it to ready to generate, and the PDF will directly be created inside this PDF file column. So this automation takes care of everything, as you do not need to set up all the things from scratch inside PDF output ever again, as all the automations happen directly inside the database, and whenever a new entry appears, simply mark it as ready to generate and the PDF will directly be created in the PDF file section. So this is the beautiful part of the automation, as you do not need to worry about setting up anything inside PDF output again and again to create a PDF, and this takes care of everything to generate the PDFs directly inside the database. I hope this explanation was clear and helpful to you. If you still have got any questions, use this chat bubble and send me a message with your queries on whatever issues you're facing. I'll be able to address the same. Or else you can go to the bottom of the home page where you have this contact window available, and you can send me an email with your queries on this. I'll be able to assist with the same as well. You even have an option to book a free demo session where I'll be guiding you step by step on how to use the tool from start till the end.